What is up, everybody? It is Drake here once again with DSF Financial, showing like-minded individuals like yourself the ATM business and how I'm making my money work for me through passive income. It has been brought to my attention that I actually have made an error with my ATM business. Not a very big one, but I did make a minor one. An error that could actually mean getting a transaction or not getting a transaction. What could that be? My wireless routers. I still have a couple 3G wireless routers that are out in the field, and I need to get those swapped out. As you may be familiar with, there is the 5G that is out now for phones. If you've been living under a rock, you may not know that. But if you haven't, we are now on to 5G, and some of my routers are actually still using the 3G. Verizon is going to be turning those off at the end of the year. I want to make sure I get those swapped out now. Now, I have noticed a couple issues, not really issues, just communication errors that I've been getting on a couple of the 3G machines. I'm assuming because they're dropping the 3G capabilities, Verizon is starting to lower the amount of, towers that are running the 3G. My connections are definitely slower, or a lot slower than my 4G routers that I have. So I want to get these swapped out. I did have two of them that I had to swap out. I actually took a little bit of a video swapping those out. And I did have a little helper. My nephew decided to tag along, and he helped swap out those routers, which actually came in clutch because his little hands was able to get into little crevices. Now I'm going to show you guys the video right now. And I noticed actually when I was taking the video, I didn't really show much of the power supply for the routers. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick here for the power supply after you watch this. Now, with me being able to swap those out, it was a fairly easy process. There's a little bit of a configuration that I had to go into in the ATM to make sure it communicated properly with the 4G. But all in all, it was pretty easy. Now, with these 4G routers, here's one of my old 3G ones. And here's actually another 3G router. Since they are essentially dying, the 3G routers are going to be dying, I need to contact the company that I leased these routers out from to see if they want me to return them. I'm assuming not, because it is an old technology, but just in case, I want to make sure to return them so I don't get charged. Years ago, I actually switched cable companies and moved from AT&T to Spectrum, or vice versa. I don't really remember which. And of course, they want those old TV cable boxes. And knowing myself, I procrastinated a little bit and got to the point where they were going to start charging me if I didn't return it. So I went ahead and returned it and wasn't charged. I want to prevent that from happening with these wireless routers as well. I'm going to give my wireless provider a call and see if they want me to return these. Now, one thing I wanted to mention to you guys here is with the wireless routers, the connection or the power supply does not match up properly to the power supply that it is in the ATM. So you do see a power supply here. Main power supply for the ATM. This right here goes to the computer, the ATM computer. And this right here is actually used for the toppers, the ATM toppers if one was installed, or it can be used for the wireless router. Now, what you have to do, I don't have any on me, but this is kind of something similar to where I have a plug on one end here, and then I can plug this in there, plug that in there, and then this end would actually be just your normal 3-prong outlet to where I can plug in a wireless router, an ATM sign, or a TV topper. Now these actually, I've purchased these a couple times through Amazon. Honestly, I should have probably bought the bulk pack since I needed several, or at least I needed enough to swap out all my ATMs. But I ended up going through Amazon to purchase 5 of these, which currently with a Black Friday sale give me a deal, and I was able to get those for I think 5 for 23 bucks. I'll put that link down at the bottom of the description for you guys. Once again, my name is Drake Pfizer. If you guys like the content, please hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that bell notification. If you have any comments, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. Thanksgiving just passed, so now tis the season for Christmas. After I get this video uploaded for you guys, I'm going to start the outside Christmas lights, so that should be fun. Like I always tell you guys, keep grinding, keep hustling every day, just like it's Monday. Till next time, guys. Later.